Welcome, everyone. This is Mike from ZozoStockWatch.com, and this is your market talk and stock watch list for Wednesday, January 24th, 24 days in the books for 2018. And this is your watch list and market talk for the 24th Wednesday. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what we have coming up for Wednesday for economic courtesy of the Trade Exchange. 7 o'clock MBA mortgage applications, 9 o'clock housing price index, PMI composite at 9:45, 10 o'clock existing home sales, 10:30 the petroleum oil numbers are coming out at 10:30, and that's for Wednesday. Some companies reporting, and this is a nifty little calendar from the Trade Exchange with this nice drop down menu for the earnings for January 24th, Wednesday. ABT, AUDC, BHGE, let's see, Comcast, CMCSA, CVLT, General Electric reports before the bell tomorrow. Anybody else? NSC also reporting. That's the railroad. TEL and UTX all reporting before the bell tomorrow. And then after the bell tomorrow, let's see if we have any majors reporting. Just looking real fast. FFIV, LRCX, Las Vegas Sands, LVS, NG, and XLNX and Whirlpool. All right, WHR. So there's some of your stocks that are reporting after the bell for Wednesday, January 24th. All right, so there's that action. Then we'll go to the Trade Exchange, who lets us use their newsletter that they put out each night. And here's some of your top gainers for the trading day. All right, Rex, HBIO, Logitech, ARAY, CNET, LPL, GBT, MDCO, ATI, and then there you can see for yourself some of the losers, Procter and Gamble on their earnings. Twitter drop today. Anthony Noto is leaving the company, so Twitter went down today. And then for our unusual call activity, once again, courtesy of the Trade Exchange, nice folks there at Trade Exchange. Go ahead and give them a try. We had Pandora, unusual call activity, ILG, STNG, AABA, NAT, and AHL. And then on the unusual put activity, SGYP, IONS. All right, and for your futures now, it's about 7:27 p.m. my time, Eastern time. Dow futures are up about 18, Nasdaq futures down about 2, S&P futures down about 1 point. Let's go ahead and look at some of the news that came out after the bell. We had HTGM with some information on their offering. Cree had earnings after the bell, and Cree popped and then sold off afterwards. And then MRCY had earnings. MRCY, they were a earnings per share miss, revenue beat, and that one went down. TXN was down hard after the bell, after their earnings release. So TXN took a bit of a hit. Let's see what else came out after the bell. UAL had earnings after the bell, United Airlines, and this stock popped up to 81, was moving up fast, moving up nicely, and then must have said something on their conference call, and that affected the stock, and it sold off. UAL, AAL also selling off, and LUV. All the majors, airlines were selling off after the bell, after those nice earnings from DAL, and then must have said something on the call. Next up, let's see, UAL updated results there. ARAY, earnings per share and revenue beat. ARAY, so they had earnings after the bell. They popped it and sold it off. ARAY. Next up, let's see what else do we have after the bell. CERS had some news after the bell. CERS. A nice pop there in the after hours on this news. Reports positive top line results. Phase 3 on CERS, so nice pop there. Next up, we had ROL increases dividend by 21.7%. ROL. All right, so that stock not doing too much in the after hours. Capital One Financial was a miss, COF, and that stock sold off in the after hours. Earnings per share and revenue miss on COF. And let's see, what else do we have? We had the API crude numbers come out. Looks like it was a build instead of a drawdown, and but didn't affect the USO too much. A little bit of a pullback in the USO. U.S. Steel issues statement on presidential tariffs. Let's see, and washing machines, solar, and whatnot. So let's see. Was perking up a little bit. Nice bounce in U.S. Steel here today. Very nice bounce on U.S. Steel there, but after hours, just kind of, moving sideways. Oracle got a buy from Nomura, and Microsoft got a buy, initiated as a buy. Microsoft, not doing too much. Oracle, a little bit of a pop there in the after hours on those names. Hawk had some news after the bell, HAWK. So that stock was popping in the after hours, and you could see that news right there on Hawk. Some earnings we went over already. Riot was up in after hours tonight. Riot had popped, but giving back those gains, and there's some news there on Riot. All right, so a little bit of action with the earnings after the bell tonight, courtesy of the trade exchange. Siri SI. RI, their Sirius satellite company, they're going to continue to do a 2 billion repurchase program. So that stock popped a little bit in the after hours. So that's SIRI. SEII had some news also, SEII, and not really doing much in the after hours. So let's get this out of the way. And we'll go ahead and move into, SPY just continues to move up here, riding that 5 EMA, QQQ, same thing. The IBB pushing higher today, IBB. Nice move there. XBI, nice continuation move. So everything very strong in the markets. USO, nice continuation there. UNG popping up here today, trying to get over the 200 SMA. So there's some markets for you. Let's go ahead and get into the watch list. I don't want to keep it too long. We'll have on watch tomorrow this AA. And let me add my lines back on here. AABA. All right, so this one had a nice pop, over 13 million shares traded. So I'll be looking for, maybe the high day break here, 76.76. Had some unusual options activity in that name also. ALDR. 2 million shares traded in this, basing or trying to get back over, I should say, over that 1750 area. So keep your eye on that one. AMRN, nice pop here today, over 12 million shares. AMRN, they had some news this morning, cardiovascular news, I think it was. So watch it over, that number there, 450, or see how it sets up intraday. BlackBerry holding the 13 EMA, trying to get back above the 10. SMA, 10 SMA is 1360. So we'll have BlackBerry on watch. BLPH basing under this 250 number. CERS, like I said, it popped in the after hours, giving some of it back, but not a bad close. So we'll have CERS on watch intraday. CNAT popped today, 1 million shares, trying to get over this 575 number on that one. CNET. We were trading this one today. Got a couple of trades, one for a decent winner, one for a slight loser. So it's not an easy one to trade. Let me get these lines out of the way so you can see it better, and get these arrows. Sorry about that. But 24 million shares traded. It's up here. Maybe it needs to get back over, this. I guess that $5. So it's not a favorite chart. We'll see how it sets up intraday. Would like it better if it can get over 5. So maybe not tomorrow, but a couple of days from now. CUR was popping into the close tonight. So CUR will be on watch. EBIO, one of these under $1 names, popped, basing under $1. You see the 100 SMA right there also in the way. So we'll have that one on watch. EMN is a chemical company, possible swing trade in this one. The high today was 98.05, had a previous high 98.49. point. So maybe, 98.25 for a possible swing trade in that one. EXXI popped, an oil name. Looks like it's trying to get over that 100 SMA, which is currently at where is it, Mike? 774. So 775. Keep that one on watch. EXXI. Now, don't go exactly by those numbers I give you. You'll have to see how it sets up intraday or on your daily chart. Ford, nice pop, pulled back, still holding above the 5 EMA, has that $3 number above it. GBR, nice pop today. We'll see how this sets up. An oil name, 1.7 million popped all the way up to 240. But you notice it gets these big pops and then fails. So that's one negative against it. Goro, basing under $5 here. All right, on this name, on GORO. So keep your eye on that one if it can break over 5. Groupon, holding its gains, holding over the 50 SMA. Had a high today of 563. So keep that one on watch. 9 million shares on that one. HMNY, we got a beautiful trade in this one today. So I'll keep it on watch. There's that 100 SMA right up there in the way. And that is at 1001. So the obvious number here is getting over $10 on that. There was a Seeking Alpha article, I believe, today that kind of set the ball rolling in HMNY and gave us a very nice trade in that one. INSY, a nice pop up there. So this one will be on watch. 3 million shares. We'll see how it sets up intraday. MYO, I'm going to keep this one on watch, but I didn't like this candle too much on MYO. Couldn't get above and hold above 425, so not in love with it, but we'll see. MYSZ was watching this one also today. Keep it on watch if it can get over that 255 number maybe on MYSZ. See how it sets up on intraday. NEPT, 1.9 million shares popping up there on NEPT. NTNX, strong day today. Still has that 38 number it needs to get through. Actually, 3820 was the number earlier. So keep that one on watch. See what it can do tomorrow or the next following days. OPHT, it's kind of in this range here, back and forthing. 330 is kind of the breakout area on OPHT. Keep it on watch. Volume a little bit light for my liking, but if it starts to get out over this resistance, volume could come in. OPK popping off the lows here, but still under the 50 SMA. 8.8 million shares. Might be interesting if it can get over this $5 spot. RGSE. Yesterday was the news with the tariffs and Trump, and then the stock popped and then gave it all back. But I'll keep it on watch. Maybe tomorrow's a new day. Maybe this one might want to, get moving. And, First Solar also FSLR also reversed, right? They popped and then they pulled back. So we'll see. Maybe some of these solars will recover. Not a nice candle here in SPWR at all. But RGSE, we'll see. Not a favorite, but you never know. Let's see, Sun, SUNW, same thing. There's our candle there on SUNW. VUZI popped, trying to get through that 10. Actually, it did it in the after hours, so I'd feel like this one is a little bit of a chase. Maybe if it pulls back. So we'll see on VUZI. I spoke about VUZI, by the way, in previous videos. WKHS. Popped in the after hours. All right, so WKHS was up in the after hours. So we'll see if this one wants to do anything intraday for tomorrow. All right, so that's it. That's the watch list. My name is Mike from ZozoStockWatch.com. Come check us out. You can get your first month for $44.95. And I think that's a bargain to come kick the tires, get all the bells and whistles that we offer to our members for the half price of $44.95. All right, thanks very much for listening. If you like these videos, hit the thumbs up, retweet them, and if getting some use out of them, leave some comments. I'd appreciate that. All right, have a great night. Thanks for listening.